restart a video. Hopefully, it won't do that again. But it was giving me some issues. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm on my lunch break. Keys. So when I get out of the car, I can just get them and go. But anyway, I was inside Walmart, right? And I come on and share this because it's kind of funny, Oh boy, car's kind of junky. But anyway, yeah. So I'm inside Walmart and doing a little shopping, walking around, and I run into one of my classmates, right? So we sitting there chopping it up, and you know how certain memories when you're in schools, certain memories you think about, and it wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. So anyway, what happened was, we were in I can't remember what class it was, and they couldn't remember either. But we were in class, and this was a particular girl that I liked back then. And you know how when you're young, you do things to impress. Even when not too much when you're older, but when you're young, you do things to impress young girls, right? And so it was this guy. There was a guy, and we got to messing around, talking trash. And, I told him I messed him up. I beat him up. I beat him up, right? I told him I beat him up. He wasn't scared. He said, "Well, let's do it at the class. Let's do it at the class." So after class, I put my foot in my mouth. So after class, we ended up getting into it, and it didn't favor well for me. It didn't favor well for me. I end up getting bruised up, and also getting 10 days home suspension. I got suspended for 10 days, and I got a spanking, a whooping when I got home. So back then, they don't do that too much now, but I got a bitch beating with a stitcher cord whooping. So, but the point of the story is I guess don't try to impress. Don't try to stand on what you're gonna stand on. Stand on what you're gonna stand on, but stand on it for a legitimate reason. And if you're gonna stand on it, make sure your knuckle game is right before you do it. But no, we laughed. It was funny. To look back and think how when you're young you do foolish stuff, you do crazy stuff, and but I guess the good thing about the story is that I did. I guess she felt sorry for me. Felt sorry for me or what. But we dated for a while after that. I ended up dating her after that. I ended up with the girl. But the point being, I had to take a butt whooping in order to get it. In order to get her, rather. So that was kind of funny. But it's good. It's good to see. It's good to see people from your childhood when you run into them and see that they're doing well. And socialize with them, talk with them a little bit, catch up a little bit, and hear about their families and their loved ones, and see that they're doing good. And that was a great thing that happened for me to see them and see how they're doing well and everything else. And but yeah. So we're not really busy today, so I'm not gonna got a couple more minutes. So let me sit in the cool air. It's definitely hot. Let me turn the camera on so you can see. It's a nice day out though. It's a nice day. It's not bad. It's a nice day. But yeah, like I say, I went down my lunch break to get a couple things. If you like chicken wings, I cooked some wings. They came out pretty good. So check out that video. It's below this one. It's below this video here. So check it out. I came out. What I used Sweet Baby Ray's, and some other stuff. It's all in the description of the video. So check that video out. Like I said, right this one right here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Coming up to the new year. A lot of people. I heard some on the radio that people make New Year's resolutions, And by the second week of January, that resolution is already gone. So, try to, if you want, I know I wrote some things down that I want to try to do. So the things I want to try to do. So, yeah, it will make your day. What will make your day? Uh, my first heartbreak. Um, my first heartbreak. Well, my first heartbreak. It took me a while to get over it. It took me a while to get over it. And if you in a relationship with somebody and your heart is broken, then don't rush to get it. Don't rush to get into. Don't rush to don't rush to get in. Thank you for subbing. Don't rush to get to another relationship with someone else. Make sure you're done. Your heartbreak is over, and you're healed before you move on to someone else. Because no sense of you putting your issue with someone else. Try to deal with that heartbreak first, and it's hard. Women think that men, well, I don't know, think that we don't we don't get our heart broken, but we get our heart broken. And I had my heart broke, and I thought, like, you make plans, you have all these plans, you think you're gonna live this life, and then come to find out that doesn't happen. You don't happen the way you want it to happen, and then you're stunned and disappointed. So, but yeah, keep your head up. Keep your head up. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You know, it might, like, even though you think you're going through some stuff now, you think it's bad. Somebody out there better for you. Somebody that's gonna love you the way you need to be loved. So don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Well, unsubscribe. I didn't actually subscribe from the Jump Street. So unsubscribe. Appreciate you. I didn't ask you to subscribe. So do your thing. Get off. But yeah, so do that. That's my advice. If you want to take my advice, but that's all I can say about that. But yeah. But a lot of times you think it's a bad thing. Think it's a bad thing to happen when you leave somebody alone. But it just takes some time to heal. That's all. And once you do that, you'll be all right. So yeah, you'll be fine. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. But yeah. But what part of the world what part of the world you all in? Yeah, I'm both. So yeah. Yep. And like I said, I'm I'm older, so and a lot of things too. Like, it all depends on your age too. Don't try to fall so strongly in love when you're so young. Live your life before you try to fall in love and try to build life around somebody else. That's my opinion. What do you mean? What do you mean that I would think about someone? What you mean by that? I don't understand that question. Do I would think they have ever thought about them? What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean by that question? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I didn't let go, so you can't. I didn't let go, so you can't want somebody that doesn't want you. So if they don't want to be with you, then you gotta let them go. I mean, you can't be a stalker and run behind somebody that don't want you. So that's that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's what happened with me. I wasn't the one to let go. Somebody else let go, and so once they let go, that was it. Well, if they don't want you, don't run behind them because don't sister, you can make it worse for yourself. Make your feelings hurt more. It's one thing to want somebody and y'all want each other, and then try to work things out, and it don't work out. But the whole other thing entirely, if you want somebody, they don't want you. You gonna look like you gonna really be in bad shape. So if I was you, I wouldn't. I would try because, like I said, it's somebody out there for you. It's like somebody out there for you, but you just got to make sure you're right. You're right, and once they come, see, let me show y'all. See how nice it is. What a nice, beautiful day it is out here. Lovely day. I'm in sunny South Florida. So, but yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming back. But but love is it's great. It's great when it's going both ways. If it's not both ways, then it's not gonna work. You can't love somebody if they don't love you, and love somebody by yourself. So that's the most important thing. You gotta make sure you find somebody that really wants you, and work on that, and let that be the thing. And you should be able to tell. You should be able to tell. You should be able to tell. And sometimes people ignore the signs. You shouldn't be the one that's always giving. You shouldn't be the one that's always giving. It shouldn't be your love should be one-sided. You know what I mean? But yeah. You see, I just looked inside. It's not busy in there at all. So I don't know if we're gonna go home early or what, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully. So with the holiday coming up, a lot of people aren't spending money right now because people tend to spend a lot on the holiday, on Christmas and stuff like that, and they try to bounce back once everything slows down. But I didn't spend a lot of money on Christmas this year. None. And what is that? I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, how's everyone's holiday? Everyone have a good holiday, a great holiday. I hope so. Hope you had chance to spend time with your family and everyone, your loved ones. So yeah. It's hot in here though. I'm gonna get in the truck soon because cut on the air or something because I'm burning up standing out here. Let me get in the truck. Let me cut the truck on because it's hot. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys on? Yeah. Happy holidays. Well, you say you don't celebrate the holidays, baby. That's cool. I had a couple buddies that are Muslim as well. But yeah, so that's much better. Had to come in and cut the air on because it's kind of hot. Matter of fact, let me plug my phone in too. So yeah, I'm just chilling. Not really busy today. Kind of slow, like I said. But you saying one asking about? Hold on. Yeah, but don't Muslims believe like don't, in some cases you have to you know it's a difference when you date when you're a Muslim. It's not the same as the way Americans date. It's not the same, right? It's a little harder for you to try to date a man or a woman when you go through the family and everything else like that. It's like it's more guarded when you're a Muslim. I don't know. Let me know. It's here in the States. I know the let the kids go out, the girls go out, they wear what they want to wear pretty much in certain cases. So, and I know if you're a Muslim, you know, they don't believe stuff like that. So, you know, it's too much traditional stuff. Happy memory that I'll never forget. We were in Kentucky. We were in Fort Knox, Kentucky, right? And you know, the kids, you know, kids are cruel. Kids can be cruel. And you know, I had a small bike. My dad bought me a bike for the holiday, and the bike was smaller than all the other kids. And you know, my dad was an officer in the military, so we lived around a certain group of people, and so they were making fun of me. And so my dad told my dad about it. He got pissed off, and he went to the store and bought a bike that I couldn't really ride. It was too big for me to ride at the time. But and he would stand out with me, and we'd go back and forth up and down the street. He would run with me and try to get me to ride the bike, and I couldn't get it. And so one day I found out how to ride it. I leaned it down and got on it and pushed myself off. And so when he came home, you know, and I guess he asked my mom where I was. He came out to the door and see me riding it, and he just nodded his head that I got it. Went back in the house, and that was it. So that's one of my childhood memories that I'll never forget, because that you know, I saw the pride in my dad's face that he was proud of that. And actually, after all that time him spending with me riding that bike, I finally got it. So you know, that was that. So yeah. No, he's deceased. He's deceased. He's not here anymore. Well, he's still here. He's still here, but he's just not here in the physical presence. But yeah. Yeah, God bless him. God bless him. That's another thing too, like cherish people you have, because you know, my dad, one of the people I can pick up the phone and call anytime I had a situation going on. I need somebody like, you need advice. If I needed some advice, I pick up the phone, call my dad, and you know, if he didn't know, he told me to call my uncle, and you know. But yeah, and most of the time, the advice he gave me was spot on. even if I didn't like take his advice verbatim, it still, you know, it still was you know, good. Yeah, may you rest in peace. Yeah. May you rest in peace. Yeah, he died doing what he loved to do. Yeah, he died fishing. My dad loved to fish, and I said, "How you like fish?" I said, "I don't really like fishing that much. I used to like it; it was okay with me, but I don't really like fishing, you know." But he loved it, and that's how he died, fishing. So, and that's testament to who he was, and because a lot of people can die. You can die any kind of way. You don't know how you're gonna die, but to die doing what you love is a blessing, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, yeah, I want to die with him, but I want to see my great grandkids before I leave. So you know, I'm not in a rush. But yeah, my safest place mentally is my quiet time. My quiet time when nobody's around. I can just sit and hear my thoughts. you know. But you have to be at peace with who you are, you know, in order to be in a safe place. And I'm at peace with who I am, you know. So, but yeah. So I don't know. How this day's gonna end. I wish it would end. What time is it? Let's see what time it is real quick. Okay. So yeah. So anyway, I guess I get off of here. I enjoyed chatting with you all. You know, like I said, check out my other videos. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Or if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. You know. God bless you. And may God give you the desires of your heart, whatever they may be. And I'll be seeing you. I'm out. Peace.